In the 7th year of my love for Wen Qingqiu, I finally married her. We have only been married for almost 3 years, and she has been guarding her white moonlight like jade, sleeping with me every night. I haven't eaten meat for 3 years, and the system that has been dormant for many years can't help but go online to remind me. Chiyue, your mission has only 1 month left until its expiration date. If Wen Qingqiu's favorability towards you remains 0, I must send you to the next instance to find a new woman. Instead of hanging from a tree, it's better to let go and see the forest outside. Listening to the system, I have decided to change the way I interact with Wen Qingqiu. In the last month, I will force love. I sat in the room for a long time, took out my divorce contract from 3 years ago, and went to the guest room to find Wen Qingqiu. The woman was wearing a white silk nightgown and sitting at the desk, seriously tapping on her laptop. Glancing at the sexy red mole on Wen Qingqiu's neck, I swallowed my saliva. Wen Qingqiu, our marriage only has 1 month left until the end of the contract period. I want to modify the contract. I got straight to the point and directly stated my purpose of coming. 3 years ago, the Wen family's financial chain broke, and the Wen group was on the brink of bankruptcy. Wen Qingqiu's white moonlight, Su Mingyan, ran away with others overnight. For a moment, the entire Wen family was in a precarious situation. With the system strategy mission in hand, I used all my assets to inject capital into the Wen family, pulling them up from the brink of death. At that time, my only request was to marry Wen Qingqiu. I helped the Wen family make a comeback, and you gave me 3 years of marriage. I thought that after getting married, she would develop feelings for me over time. This way, I can also successfully complete the strategy mission and return to my own world. Unfortunately, 7 years of companionship and 3 years of marriage. Wen Qingqiu's love value for me is still 0. I was shaking my mind when Wen Qingqiu at the desk raised her finger and tapped the table with a faint expression. What do you want to change? Her composure was within my expectations, as if nothing in this world could stir her waves. Many times, I want to tear apart her calmness and see her go crazy and angry. I used to be reluctant to let go, but now I have no more worries. You slept in the master bedroom with me this month and got along like a real couple. Wen Qingqiu frowned in response and said, Chiyue, you want too much. I know she won't easily agree, just increase her leverage. After Su Mingyan's divorce, you kept in touch with him without telling the Wen family. As long as you agree to my request, I will make you 2 lovers finally married in a month. Speaking of Su Mingyan, Wen Qingqiu's face instantly changed. You're investigating me. I shrugged and said, what secrets do you have with me? In order to stabilize my son-in-law, the parents of the Wen family had already sold off all of Wen Qingqiu's secrets. I've even seen a photo of her wearing open crotch pants. How could I not know her little white face outside? Wen Qingqiu pursed her lips without saying a word, and only opened her mouth with a slightly clenched chin. I won't let you touch me. I nodded and said, just don't divide the rooms. Wen Qingqiu glanced at the contract and then looked at me. Our marriage will automatically expire when the contract expires. Can you handle it with my parents? In order to stabilize the Wen family group, her marriage cannot be controlled by her. I understand this concern. I chuckled and said, naturally. Wen Qingqiu pondered for a moment before re-signing the new contract. I put away the contract and picked up the pillow beside her bed, saying, I'll wait for you in bed. After speaking, I returned to the master bedroom without waiting for her reaction. At 11:59 p.m., the warm autumn arrived slowly. Seeing the contract I placed on the bedside table, she obediently slept on the other side. The winter nights in the south are chilly, my hands and feet are cold, but the women around me are as hot as fire. I instinctively leaned closer to her, and Wen Qingqiu's body stiffened as she moved towards the bedside. Chiyue, don't push yourself too far. I didn't feel angry and said to her, don't overthink it, it's just a bit cold. I wouldn't throw myself into a woman who doesn't love me. I pulled the blanket and continued sleeping, comforting myself in my heart. Not angry. After being raised for a long time, her heart is wild. As long as she is well cared for, she will get used to my presence. Throughout the night, Wen Qingqiu tossed and turned by the bed, unable to sleep for a long time. But I slept warm and soundly. The next morning, as soon as I opened my eyes, I saw Wen Qingqiu's face within reach. She stared at me with a pale expression and said, let go when you wake up. I only realized later that my whole body was wrapped around her, and I could even feel her abnormally hot body. I have never eaten pork and have seen pigs running. I pretended to be serious and joked, you're quite hot this morning. Wen Qingqiu's ears turned red and her throat rolled slightly. This is a normal reaction. Before you talk about me, quickly get rid of your own things, she said. This is the first time I have seen her look like this. Considering that I have been a vegetarian for 3 years of marriage, I don't want to waste this easily accessible opportunity to have sex. Since it is a normal physiological response, there is a normal solution. Speaking, my hand reached into the blanket,